All right, welcome back. Let's get into the second half of Olympus Rising. I forgot to say the date today, so I'm going to say it right now. It is currently January 22nd, 2017. That's how I keep track of where my VODs are. I know, I'm horrible. Let's turn on Discord and see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, there is that option, and he could probably find a way to blank back up the canyon wall and get up there somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
But
the problem firing is rocket launchers on.
Right. We can make a hell of a distraction out front.
Yeah.
To get him some advantage to get out if he needed to. Like I said, he is the one in the freaking assault suit.
And that's the only other thing I need to know is how do my ranges work on my gun? Because my sniper rifle is 1,000 and 2,000.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Jordan.
Just a man I wanted to talk to.
I know.
Jordan.
So, yes.
How long in seconds is one round in Stars Without Number?
6, technically.
That's what I thought.
Yep. It is technically 6 seconds.
Then Oscar can move at 18 kilometers per hour.
Sounds correct.
Okay.
Sounds like a reasonable clip. To answer your question,
yes.
The first number is the maximum effective range.
Okay.
The second number is the maximum total range.
Yeah. So after 1,000 meters, I'm taking a disadvantage roll to hit.
I believe, yeah, that would be a good opportunity to use the advantage system. Yeah.
Okay. And based off this drawing, 1,000 meters would probably be somewhere around here, correct?
Yep, correct.
Or here. Or here.
Yeah, sort of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
and my rocket launcher is effective at 2,000, just FYI.
What?
Yep.
That's a little scary. Anyways, I should have just gone with a rocket launcher as a sniper rifle.
I mean, I might be convinced to hand it off to you if the going gets tough. So.
All right. So.
Go get
then in that case, I think our
go.
Well, how much would it be to get like a TL3 truck / car, off-road truck?
TL3 truck / car would cost you. The truck would be 10,000, and a ground car would be 5,000.
So we could get a car that would carry everybody.
True. Then you wouldn't have to risk your precious motorcycle.
Yeah.
But that is a much bigger target to hit if we're the ones who are trying to be.
Yeah, the ground car is also 0 speed, and your motorcycle has at least 1 speed.
Oh, so it's slower than the.
I still think 2 motorcycles is the best bet.
But we'd need 2 motorcycles and both of them to have a sidecar.
No, we need 2 motorcycles and one of them. Or, well, we didn't agree that Boomer would stay.
Yeah. So, do we value Boomer more in the ship or more as a gun to shoot things? / bullet sponge.
I mean, I think Boomer's probably more useful on the ground in this situation.
Yeah.
But also, you don't have all the information yet.
True.
Also, Gogo, isn't it kind of Boomer's job to help you do this?
Oh yeah, but we were just talking about like where everyone would best be suited.
He might be able to help from the ship, I think, is what we're debating.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. If we have him on the ship, then should shit out the fan, then we can emergency escape the ship.
Okay.
Wait, which leads us to another question. Would we be able to set up a sequence of events through the ship's computer to where all that Chan has to do is push a button and he can land the ship, we get on it and take off? If for like emergency evacuation type deal thing?
I don't think so. That would require like a ghost pilot for the ship, and like it would actually require like a VI to handle the complicated set of maneuvers that it would need to do that.
Okay, I would argue that we kind of did that already with Fisher that one time. You let me put in some kind of autopilot sequences to let him land on Paphos without us having to do anything.
When?
When we landed on Paphos?
Literally when we landed on Paphos last session.
Fisher was like, has seen a ship before, and has been in the cockpit of a ship before and flown a ship before. He had some reasonable amount of...
That doesn't sound good.
Nope, that's
Oh
bad.
God. Oh God.
Jordan's in the process of
Jordan,
dying.
do you need to go?
No, I didn't even read it. I just closed it.
Let's hurry
Why?
this
Why
up.
would you just close
Jordan,
it?
Jordan has
Jordan.
moments of life left, so
Jordan, Jesus.
why don't we get this?
I just
Let's
closed
quickly
it.
finish this game, and then we can have your funeral.
I just...
Oh
yeah, no,
my
I just
God.
closed it. I didn't even read it. I don't even know what it is. Again, that's not a freight train noise, guys. You gotta wait for the freight train
It
noise.
sounds like a pretty bad warning noise, though. They don't do those just because.
I beg to differ.
Again, your funeral, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think Dr. Fisher is a reasonably intelligent person who is able to do more than just push a button and fly a ship in.
Yeah.
Because didn't I still make you make a roll, Will?
I think you didn't, but it was kind of roleplayed that there was grinding of kind of the actual landing.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could do it. Chan would not do it well. I'm not saying I'm not removing the option from you.
Okay.
But the real question is, do you trust Chan to fly the ship to wherever you are, even with a scenario in which, like, all he has to do is essentially hit the buttons in the right order?
Okay.
Whilst
So
potentially
it'll be a landing. It might be a rough landing, but it'll be a
Yeah.
landing.
So let's rule that out.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to like get a ship that we can't take off from to land on the ground. Then it's pointless. So.
Yeah, like it would. You could not set it up where Chan would like be able to maneuver down and like hover so you guys could leap on and then fly away immediately. It
Yeah.
would be like it has to like come to a landing at this exact point.
Okay.
I think the original plan makes no sense anyway.
So then our way in and our way
There's
out
one way or the
is
other.
the motorcycles.
Yeah. At least that's my vote, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one person.
So we're gonna need to get another motorcycle with a sidecar.
Okay. So you'll need to find a planet to stop on between here and there to get
Correct.
said sidecar.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think that's all we can plan for now until we get a better scan of the area to find out like what this is.
Cool. So back to here. We're at 306. You could jump to 105 or 206 if you would like. There, go. Also, if you're planning on getting another motorcycle, we should probably look on the map and see where you could acquire another motorcycle.
That's
In
what
fact,
I'm looking at now.
you-
105 is a Tech 4. So.
Hey guys, you guys want to go to 105 and get a motorcycle?
No.
No.
I don't.
No.
I just read the description of that one, so please no.
I mean,
They,
there might be a motorcycle there.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit in
Alien
105.
entity. Let's not. Yeah. What's 104?
Actually, 103 has some stuff we can
104 is Tech 2, so unless you want
No,
actual-
damn.
uh,
Old school
Actual
bicycles?
bicycles.
Do we have a bicycle?
Yep.
do.
I also love how
10.
our note is nothing of note.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
103
I think
is
my
the
pizza's
is
here,
the
so.
okay.
I'll be right
103
back.
is the major planet with like the Daybreak Enterprises, and you guys have been there multiple times by now. That's where you picked up Dr. Fisher.
Yeah.
Definitely could get something there for sure. And it would only add one jump to your trip.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, obviously. I think.
Doesn't sound like a bad bet.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, and I
Alright.
can also get more rockets.
You could, yes, indeed.
I don't actually know how many rockets I have presently. That's a problem. I only have 2, but I know Boomer has a lot more.
Boomer has, let's see.
I don't know if you put those down. I think he had 3.
He's a good player. He should have. Ba-da-ba-bum.
So anyway, wait, we're going to 7 or 8? What did you say?
You want to go to 103.
Or 10. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
you have to get there in minimum 2 jumps.
and then it's Haldis, Davino, or
He doesn't have a number listed, but he has it plural, so I'll say you have 2 more.
Okay, so 4 total.
So, where do you want the jump to be? To 206 or 105?
105.
Okay, it's an 8 difficulty. No problem.
Nice.
Boop. You can make another roll, Dr. Fisher, on whichever you want.
Thank you. May as well finish up.
Okay, 6. You got it. You have finished the analysis of Oscar's blood.
Yeah.
Great, you can get on to more important things now.
Like figuring out how to
Savage.
use Oscar's blood.
Indeed. So,
Right, so-
I probably do bring the full report
Yeah.
to Oscar. It's kind of like this full folder full of actual analysis. Like,
Yeah, it's probably got like a picture of you don't know when he took, and like...
It's like a creepy cell phone picture.
Is it of him naked in the cafeteria
Maybe.
after?
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
Yeah.
I just jumped into this conversation at a very weird point.
Yep.
yeah, like
That's,
A negative.
that's actually
Any
about all you
point
need to
was
know
a-
about it, actually.
Yeah, A negative, like 117/76. Your
Sure.
midichlorian level is slightly above average.
Cool. He's also an insect, so...
We will have to discuss this at length after he has a chance to flip through.
to gently scan the pages.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool.
Congratulations. So, in 105, we get the typical smattering of... do not approach the area, do not leave the exchange beacon, any disobedience of this order will be met with furious justice, etc., etc., etc. And then as all Barba Society transmissions end, what did I give them? I actually said it, I forgot it now, actually. What do they... keep humanity safe, right, is their motto.
Yeah.
As always, at the end, it just blares in like all giant red letters. Keep humanity safe. A bit ominously. But Oscar, you also get a message. And does anyone else get a message? No, not yet.
Tell me more.
Holy fuck! God, that fucking hurt.
Did the
Did you
hurricane
just get
get
hit
you?
by a tornado?
No, the cat. I am now bleeding from my leg because the cat decided that she wanted to try and get up, and she learned better. So, Oscar, you
Is
get a
your
message,
cat's named Tornado.
and it's from maybe I'll see. I'll put that in the suggestion box. It's from Rudolph.
I haven't
Remember-
contacted him recently, right? Like this would
Yeah,
be
but it was that
this would
guy.
be a cold call.
You forgot to go meet him.
What do you mean I forgot to go meet him?
You said on your way back to Westwind that you would meet with him because he was in the system, like in this cluster. He was actually at 104. Remember? I specifically mentioned he was at 104.
Oh,
In his last
did I
visit to
say
you?
that we were gonna? I thought
Yeah,
I told him that, like,
No.
the next time
you said
it
you would
was-
stop by on your way back to Westwind.
Rudolph sounds hurt.
Yeah, and the
That's
message
a very
is
big man to hurt.
the message isn't that he's hurt. It's just that sorry I couldn't meet with you. It's obviously we're both a little too busy. I was on pilgrimage, so it was technically my vacation, but business calls. But that's fine. If you need to meet with me in the future, I'm returning to my homeworld, which, as we remember, is... Let me make sure I get it right here. It is Asgard, right? Where is it? No. Halgard. Sorry, Halgard. It's in 03. No, not Halgard. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Where the hell? Which one is it? I gave him a homeworld. Which one was you from? I remember because it was a distinctly Valgard. That's what it was. No, not Valgard. That is 104. What the fuck? Where was it? Was it? Hold on, I'll find it. It's in my notes somewhere.
Sure. So he says he'll be on his homeworld.
Was it this one? Nope. Yeah, he says he'll be on his homeworld. Was it? Oh wait, hold on. I think I know which one it is. Yeah, it's Dekani. In system 0507. Dekani is the homeworld that he is from.
All right. So you said 0507?
Correct. Yeah, right here.
Sure. Okay.
And it's kind of just like, sorry we couldn't link up. I'd really like to continue our conversation, perhaps over a pint. But unfortunately, my pilgrimage is over and I must return home to deal with the troubles of my people.
Yeah, I think Oscar sends him something back, like, fairly apologetic. Like, he says, yes, next time available, I will let you know and will come to you. And he says, I will buy the first round for sure.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And I think that's all that happens in 0105. Unless you guys want to go try to push Barber Society buttons.
Sure don't.
That sounds fun.
It's gonna be a big nope.
And you don't get searched this time. It seems to be random inspections. Indeed, random inspections.
Truly random.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
0103?
Yeah, 0103.
Difficulty 8. A. By the skin of your teeth.
Did it.
All right, so another 3 days passes. Whoopsie daisies. 1, 2, 3. Dr. Fisher, you make another roll. And what are you training against? And I will give you the difficulty.
I think with the whole fiasco on the last planet, I'm actually going to ask Chan to come in for a consultation.
Okay. And how do you do so?
I would probably first ask Gogo.
Sure.
I know how prickly she can be already.
So, Gogo, where do we find you? Are you on pilot duty when Dr. Fisher comes to find you, or are you in your room?
I mean, I'm pretty much always on pilot duty, so yeah.
Okay. So Gogo's in the
Actively
cockpit.
moving.
Dr. Fisher.
Yes, Gogo. I believe I can start to try to make headway on your problem. Chan is available at this time.
So you see the back of her head and she's facing forward and she doesn't respond to you. It's almost as if she doesn't hear you.
Miss Gogo.
Do you actually touch her? Like, do you tap her on the shoulder or something?
Yeah, I slowly start to approach whilst just calling out Miss Gogo.
Yeah, she doesn't hear you unless you, like, tap her.
I tap you. Do I now have to make an evasion save?
She, like, jumps back and, like, spins the chair and, like, goes to grab your wrist. And she pulls out, when she does that, when she spins her chair, you can see the little tiny earbuds that just, like, fall out of her ears in front of her. She goes, "Oh, God, Dr. Fisher, what?"
Apologies. What music are you listening to, Miss Gogo?
She, like, hits a button and it makes what she was listening to come over the speakers instead of just in her earbuds. She goes, only the one and only Billie Holiday, obviously.
Just loud, literally at maximum plus volume. Billie Holiday plays over
Probably
the speakers.
has ruined her ears irreparably, but that's fine.
Holiday.
So she thinks you're making fun of her? She's like, yes, of course. God, did Boomer put you up to this?
No. I listened to that record.
Very funny, Boomer. Fortune, it's funny, yeah. I'm sure you told him. Yeah, I get it.
Stanley pokes his head out of the air vent, like, at the noise, and, like, looks down and, like, and then goes back into the air vent.
Quick question. Has Phil met Stanley yet?
I don't think so, no.
At least we haven't played it out yet, so...
So, hold on, I still have that thing?
Someday.
Right? Hold on. So, you see poking its head out from underneath the... God, I guess I have to have it saved somewhere? Do I have it saved somewhere? I'm sure that I do. I wouldn't be dumb enough to... Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Why does Stanley not have a character sheet?
That's a good question.
Hey,
That's my question.
he's been with the crew longer than some of the crewmates.
It's true. Here's Stanley. Oh, let me move this to token layer. This is Stanley. Say hello.
The size
not that large.
is to scale for the ship, by the way.
About scale, yes.
Fire.
That's Stanley.
Yeah, you better hope I don't meet him accidentally without an introduction.
I mean, he just poked his head down out of the air vent and then went back in.
Coco, like, looks up at him and, like, stares him down until he goes back into the air vent.
Yep. Seems about accurate.
Then Coco just looks back at you like nothing happens.
Yes, I'm quite partial to the great Ray Charles myself, miss.
She, like, lights up when you say that because she knows that that's a name that the other two wouldn't have given you. She's just like, really? Are you are you into jazz?
Yes, on my homeworld, I managed to find a collection of very old records, which I managed to get working.
You're kidding? Do you have them? Can you show me?
Unfortunately, they are back on my homeworld at the moment. Seeing as we have planned to go there on business, then I shall no doubt share my collection with you.
Oh, you have to. You just have to.
Oh, yes.
He certainly does now.
Yes, the business. Is Chan available for a consultation right now? For the problem that you assigned me with?
Yes, of course. I mean, we can go find him, see what he's up to. She's already, like, hops up out of her chair and is... She hit a few buttons before she left, but she hopped up and is walking back to her room.
Gogo's affection increased by 2.
Yeah, you got a +2 on that one. Good job. Yeah, so, I mean, I assume we find Chan.
Chan is always close at hand when you are looking for him. It's almost as if he knows when you are looking for him and happens to, like, just always mysteriously be, like, right around the corner.
Lovely. Yeah, so she'd just be like, Chan, are you in the middle of something?
He probably, like, looks up and he's like, no. He like, looks at you and then looks down quickly and says, no, I was just going to prepare, the first meal of the day for
Great.
Oscar.
Just, like, she just cuts him off. She's like, great. Well, if you wouldn't mind terribly, it seems like Dr. Fisher has time to take a look at your neck.
As you will it, Gogo.
Great, Dr. Fisher. Chan. She just kind of, like, looks at both of you.
Yes. Come this way, Mr. Chan.
Okay. And so you bring him in, and this difficulty is going to be harder than the last one. It's going to be an 8 required for these rolls.
Okay.
And it is a science skill check again with intelligence.
Yeah, I'm assuming some of the later ones, medical tech.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the check might change as we progress through the series of checks. So you get a really good first diagnostic of what's going on here. And I think the scene right before we come out of drive space, Oscar, you wake up or stop meditating or whatever you do, hibernating. You
powering down,
remove from your cocoon, and you walk, and you've gotten accustomed to getting omelets, and when you arrive, there's no omelet in the cafeteria.
Wahaha.
He's a sad camper, but this is probably not the first time that Chan has flaked out or had something awful happen.
Actually, it probably is, unless Gogo has been playing tricks on you.
It is Gogo. I'm pretty sure that happens all the time.
Gogo is the only one that could have stopped him from doing this.
Since I'm sure she never sanctioned it in the first place.
Yes.
I would expect that the omelet service has been at best intermittent.
Okay.
So,
actually,
Chan,
probably Gogo found out about it, and you're now getting omelet for dinner rather than breakfast.
Yeah. So he notes its absence and continues about his morning.
Indeed.
Feels regret as a free action.
Sadness, perhaps, as a free action.
Yeah, just like a little grumble, and goes off to the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So you pop into 0103 at the edge of the system, and this is where you're gonna go purchase a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So 0103, let's go ahead and just look it up so we know what we're dealing with. We have Haldus, we have Divino, and we have Eurymedon. Eurymedon is the radiated planet, but it's got heavy mining. So probably not maybe the best place to pick up a motorcycle because it's also an inert gas planet. Not much use for a motorcycle there. Divino is radioactive, so probably not a whole lot of use for a motorcycle there. And Haldus has a corrosive invasive atmosphere, but it is home to the Daybreak Enterprises. So reasonably, you can find probably a motorcycle there. Although it is probably not going to be from a dealership. It's probably going to be like a, hey, I need a motorcycle. Okay, I know that there's a couple coming off the production line. Stand by. Not necessarily like going to a dealership and getting a motorcycle. You're going to get one like hot off the production line before it gets tagged and branded and stuff.
Which means we're saving money because we're cutting out the middle, right?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Probably not.
Hey, business rule, though. That business rule.
There is a business roll you could make here. If you want to fast forward to purchasing said motorcycle to progress the story. The business roll can, on a success, it'll save you 10% on this.
Give me half a second.
Okay. And a success here is probably going to be an 8+, I would say. For this particular planet. They're a bit stingy with their money.
There are other things I want to do here, but we're in the middle of something. So,
so many things, so little time, isn't it?
I'm telling you, I've got so many notes going. I need to stop everywhere. But
eventually, you guys just need to start, just doing your own thing and making enough money to pay the ship off.
So it's going to be a business roll on what?
Business with charisma, and an 8 or higher will get you 10% off. So you'll get it for what?
No.
Ooh, so close. No, so it's gonna be full price. You try to like haggle them down, but then they're like, "Listen, we could just put this on a boat and get the same amount of money. We're not gonna budge on the price. Like, you're not doing us any favors. It doesn't cost us anything to put it in a box and ship it because we're not paying for that."
Okay.
So eventually you realize that you're going to get it for the standard price.
Yeah.
And it is a TL3 motorcycle, right? You're not buying a TL4 one?
I hadn't planned on it unless... Well, holy cow, I've got more money than I thought.
I was gonna say we get a lot of dollars.
Notably, the TL4 is 2 faster speed, which it goes a little bit faster in kilometers per hour, but that's mostly maneuverability. It has more health, so if you do get hit, it's got more power on it as well, so you can add different modifiers. The other thing is here, like, it has more room for growth, but if you're not going to improve that growth right now, it might not be worth it.
But later on.
Yeah, totally later on would matter a lot.
And how much would a TL4 with the sidecar be?
So the sidecars are, how much? 5K, right?
No.
So it'd be 10K for a TL4 and a sidecar.
And it would be like 6,000. Well, then can we just buy like 2 motorcycles for 2,000?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Right?
You could, yeah. You could buy 2 motorcycles, sure.
As long as we have people to ride them.
Right. The problem is people making individual driving tests is the problem here.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you're trying to, with the sidecars, you're trying to stack it so that your best drivers are the only ones having to make driving tests, which is probably a good idea, to be honest. I don't know if you necessarily want Dr.
Boomer's
Fisher
driving skill?
Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily want Boomer and Dr. Fisher driving motorcycles over the arid scrubland while getting shot at by fucking laser cannons.
Surprisingly, Dr. Fisher has the same driving skill I do. So.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I don't know, Jordan. You're painting kind of a tempting scene.
Boomer has a -1.
Okay, so Boomer can't drive.
So we
we're
definitely
gonna
need one sidecar.
Well, you already have one sidecar.
Yeah, we do. We have one motorcycle with a sidecar. That's what I was saying before.
So that's you and Boomer, but then we need Dr. Fisher to drive or to get there.
Right, but what we were just saying is the 2 of you both have a 0, correct?
Yes.
So,
so yeah.
2 motorcycles.
I have a 0 dex, so I'm slightly worse.
So 1 motorcycle.
Yeah, so this is you can buy 1 motorcycle. Oh god, you can get up here. Okay. Hi, hello. Okay, we have a cat now.
Yes, there are 4 of us, if we include Boomer, that need transport.
Yes.
Sure. So 2 Boomer and I are taking care of. The 2 of you need to figure something out. Is what's going on.
Yeah.
So
we're not just dropping me in from orbit. Did we abandon that idea?
I think so. You'd be on the ground too long by yourself.
Right. Yeah. That's the big issue. Is you'd be on the ground far too long by yourself.
As your doctor, I cannot justify you doing superhero landings.
I cannot condone any superhero landings.
They're really bad on the knees, and that's not good for chronic illnesses.
Oscar turns to Fisher and he says, Fortune and I were discussing strapping you to my back originally, but yes, that is probably a bad idea.
So, okay, are we thinking the better motorcycle with the sidecar is the best option?
Probably
you could see, here's the deal. You could go the better motorcycle, which will make up a little bit for the lack of driving ability. And
then get 2 of them.
Right, and remember what I said, you could take a penalty on rolls and put someone bitch if you really wanted to.
That's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna get a better motorcycle without the sidecar, and that's 5.
And
right?
then that's 5K. Yep, and then put someone bitch. Yeah, totally.
And I'll drive the one with the person bitch because I have a good.
Right. So like you and Boomer can be riding bitch, and then Dr. Fisher can have goggles in the sidecar.
Yeah.
See,
the problem is that eventually Dr. Fisher, according to plan, will have to start driving by himself.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Off like 1,000 meters away.
Right, because you're gonna
fine because then I'm reasonable.
So, I mean, you guys could. I mean, this is just dumb, but yeah, you could take the sidecar off of the bad motorcycle, put it on the good motorcycle, give it to Go-Go and Boomer, and then have.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you can do.
Yeah. All right, motorcycles purchased.
Okay, cool.
Lovely, we did it.
All right, I'm gonna actually create a character sheet for said motorcycle. Oh, okay, you can get up here again. Okay, now that you've learned you can get up here, I guess we're just getting up here all the time. I guess that's just the deal that's going on now. Rip my legs.
Figuratively
literally.
and
I might have to go put pants on because of this. This is unacceptable on a lot of levels. Okay, so this is TL5 Moto.
You mean TL4?
Yep, that's what I meant.
I mean,
we can take a TL5. No big deal.
You
Yeah.
just lay
Sounds
down and it
great.
drives, right?
TL5 motorcycle's smarter than Fisher is.
Yeah, so just fill in the statistics.
Yeah.
And armor class is always 9, by the way, for vehicles. Always 9 for
Armor
moving vehicles.
Class is 9.
Yep. Because then you subtract the speed, and that's how you get your actual armor class. And that's why I was saying faster vehicles are better, because they
Yeah.
literally 1 speed is equal to -1 AC. So
Okay.
it's actually kind of like a really important factor in here. Cool. So that's awesome. You guys have that. Congratulations.
Now I just have to find all this information.
Yeah, so that's also on page 5 of the Engines of Babylon, the motorcycle
Yeah, I figured.
TL4. So 3 speed, 4 armor, 15 HP, 1 crew, but you can double that and take some penalties.
Yeah, I'm looking.
2 power, 6 mass, 120 kilometers per hour, which doesn't have a space for that. Just put it in the notes. And then it's a small vehicle with no hard points. You can't make Warhammer 40k cycles in this game, unfortunately. I tried to do it,
Darn.
actually. I'm not going to lie. I actually was looking at, like, can I make a Warhammer 40k with, like, fucking bolters on the side? But no, it's actually, the rules don't. You just can't put enough stuff on the motorcycle to make it functional.
No.
Cool. So, are we leaving the system and jumping off?
I think so.
Okay. Fantastic. So, 204 is the destination. Gogo, did you want to roll it?
Yeah.
It is a difficulty 7 because it's only a single jump this time.
Yep. Sounds good. Hold on. I closed my character sheet like a dummy.
I wasn't going to say it.
Don't worry, I did it for you.
That's why you're my favorite player, Megan.
13! Yeah. Not that it matters to be that good, but it is.
Alright, so, we made it. Let's put this back on Westwind just for funsies. So we made it to 204. Dr. Fisher, would you like to make a roll? It's going to be an 8 science check again if you're doing the same thing. Or are you going to
well,
try
this
and...
one-
Are you going to split your difference?
No, I would actually go seek out Fortune just before we reach the planet.
Okay, so you want to maybe do start a research project with Fortune?
No, I am going to approach Fortune.
Okay, go for it.
Fortune. Can I talk for a bit?
Sure.
I guess where does he find you, Fortune?
Probably in the cargo bay. I'm practicing shooting things without shooting things.
Adjusting your sights, yeah. He makes little
Yeah.
pew pew noises. I don't know if you've been experienced to that yet, but he aims his weapons and makes pew pew noises because he thinks it makes him more accurate.
Seeing as things are about to shit the fan, as they say,
I don't think they say that.
I wouldn't correct.
Listen, sayings have evolved in the next 1,200 years, Jordan. Like,
They cut out words, all right?
They're shorter than
Expedite
No,
the
well,
process.
right, yeah. So they expedite by just combining the two different phrases, right? Shit hitting the fan and shitting the bed, right? They're just combining the phrases.
Fine.
Yeah, totally. Continue.
As to be of more use to your group, I was hoping if I could borrow and perhaps practice with your laser rifle that I saw you had.
Jesus, which one? They have like 6.
Hold on, let me. I gotta go back to my character sheet because I'm done with the motorcycle now. So
Boomer has one still, by the way, in case that matters.
yeah, because he was using mine in the bay, but he still has his.
No, he still has his as well, right?
Yeah. So well, I'd say I got a laser rifle, and I have a semi-auto pistol and an energy pistol. Which one of those do you want?
I've always am prone to bruising from conventional weapons, so the laser rifle will probably be the best fit.
All right. Probably walking back to my room and open up the armory, which is my room. and I go through the paces of, well, this is your energy rifle, and this is the trigger. This is your safety. This is the barrel. This is your sights. Don't shoot yourself. Have fun.
Yeah, and so, Dr. Fisher, you also notice that this is unlike any energy rifle you've seen, any laser rifle you've seen previously.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. It's sleek. It doesn't... It almost looks like it has no wear and tear on it at all, which all weapons get wear and tear. All of them, right? But for some reason, this one looks pristine as if he had just pulled it out of the box. And it's sleek, it's functional. You can tell, there's nothing out of place. It feels like... Even you, who's not used to probably holding a rifle, it feels good, in your arms. The buttstock, almost like it forms to your... to the notch in your shoulder. Yeah, it feels good to hold this weapon.
Wow, this is a great weapon. I shall surely make use of it. Thank you. Do you mind
No
if
problem.
I practice testing it with you?
Let me see it real quick. So I take it back and I take the energy magazine out of it and I give it back to you. Okay, now we're safe to practice.
What you missed is all of the instructional time that Boomer had, which was a lot and not very efficient.
I mean, I at least know to point it in the right direction.
That's
Zero.
basically what Boomer knows as well.
Yeah, Boomer brought it to me, carrying it by the end of the barrel. How do I use this?
Yeah, it's a true story.
So yeah, I spend my time.
So you're gonna spend your
practicing.
time practicing, getting ready for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that. That's cool.
with fortune.
Cool.
So
Awesome. Yeah.
Which may not be your best option on this ship, but it's an option.
Spending time with Fortune while he does his weird kind of hobo pew pew, and he's kind of looks a little bit homeless thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually probably do look quite homeless now.
Yeah, it's no longer clean cut Fortune.
No,
It's
no longer even used to be clean cut.
Yeah, it's back to the Fortune we know and love.
Yeah.
So you pop into the system for the very first time. I think it's actually the first time we've ever been in the system, ever.
I think so.
So